Hi, welcome to our team strengths overview. Monica, Amiria, Manera, Cameron, and I went from good to great by maximizing our team performance by using our individual strengths. Today, we will review our team strengths as well as our individual strengths and how they contributed to our team dynamics, process, and the outcome of our Supervisor 2.0 capstone project. Becoming aware of individual strengths within the workplace helps to build a strong team. And this is exactly what it did for us. Aligning work with employee strengths creates an opportunity for excellence because you have employees feeling confident and competent, and this automatically increases their level of performance. As managers and directors, we all want engaged teams that love their jobs and produce quality work. Within the Supervisor 2.0 program, that is what we learned. We learned all about unlocking that potential and aligning strengths and talents with job roles to get higher levels of performance, stronger team dynamics, better conversations, and increased collaboration. Those companies that used Clifton strengths and focused on strengths within their workplace found 7% to 23% higher employee engagement, 8 to 18% increased performance, 20 to 73% lower attrition, and 100% more fun. By finding out what you do naturally, best with Clifton Strengths, you find out what your unique contribution is to the team, how as a team do we build relationships? How do we engage with each other? And how do we absorb, process, and think through challenging and complex decisions? Fun fact, did you know it has been found that for two persons to have the same top 5 strengths in the same order, the probability is about 1 in 33 million. The numbers speak a clear message. Every single person is unique and wired differently. So here is our team strengths. What stands out the most is that the majority of our strengths fall into the relationship building category. This allowed for a very smooth team process that involved lots of teamwork and team harmony. Also, our top 5 strengths did not include many in the influencing category. Strengths found in this category tend to be the most uncommon anyways, and that rang true for our group as well. This resulted in a team that allowed each other to flourish and work at our own pace. Our team strategy for our project was to identify a team performance goal. We selected the stage of the employee journey we most identified with based on our knowledge, past experience, and our strengths. We created a timeline for our project, created an action plan to stay ahead of our timeline, and discussed expectations. We did make adjustments when a team member left, and we were flexible when changes to the timeline needed to happen or readjusted our plans when needed. All right. So going down to and discussing our individual strengths, my top 5 were context, individualization, learner, empathy, and achiever. My strengths that most impacted our team, I believe, is number 1, my achiever strength. I enjoy working hard and I get satisfaction from being productive and checking those items off my to-do list and reaching my goals. My reward lies in goal attainment, not recognition. So for example, my achiever strength helped me keep the team on a timeline and completing tasks when needed and to help my team be prepared for any upcoming deadlines. Also, my strength context helped with our team. I love researching. It's a hobby of mine. If there is a topic I'm interested in, I will read PubMed research, historical articles and books, and research all I can. I have a really big thirst for knowledge. I value information and past context because it helps me understand the present and helps me decide how to move forward and make decisions. Using my context strength helped us as a team decide how to best move forward. And empathy. The majority of our strengths, again, were found within that relationship building category. Our team worked really well together with no issues. When someone left the team, a team member stepped up. We supported each other when anything was asked of us. I feel like my empathy strength, I hope, helped make the team feel comfortable and calm, like we can get anything done. And that helped reduce any stress.
Perfect. Thank you, Tamara. So my top 5 Clifton strengths were empathy, individualization, relator, maximizer, and adaptability. So throughout the duration of this project, I feel that I used adaptability to help pivot and make the necessary changes when roadblocks came up. As Tamara mentioned, loss of team members, some shifting timelines, things like that. This flexibility really made it easier on the team to just keep pushing forward. I also used individualization to see the strengths in every team member. So this allows everyone that space to use those strengths to better the project. And I really loved that everyone was able to bring something different to the table. And then lastly, my relator strength helped me build strong connections with my team members. This is important as we all work towards our common goals together. We all really wanted to successfully complete this project and then also to become better supervisors in the process. So now I'll pass it off to Manara to talk about her strengths.
Thank you, Cameron. So my name is Minara Karim. My top 5 strengths are relator, ideation, responsibility, positivity, and individualization. The 3 top strengths that I used for this capstone project are ideation, positivity, and relator. With ideation, I am very fascinated with ideas and have the ability to find connections, contributing to inspirational ideas and making them happen. This strength enabled me to analyze the information that we have currently available on developing employees at Lone Star. So I was able to highlight those strengths and weaknesses and put it together in a table form so we can look at it and say, okay, we need to work on those weaknesses and make them stronger so that we have a good developing strategy for our employees so they are able to stay within Lone Star. My second strength that I use for this project is positivity. I am a very zestful person. I deliberately like to help team members to see the bright side of things, and this enabled me to step in positively to fill in for a group member who had to leave the project. So I took over her delegated task. And lastly is my relator. I like to build relationship with others and I enjoy working together to achieve a shared goal. I capitalized on what we had achieved as a group prior to the group member leaving and shared the resources that I had already did some research with another member of the group. So that in that sharing of resources together helped us to complete the project in time for the presentation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Manara. I'm Emeria Curiel, and my the top 5 strengths are connectedness, positivity, responsibility, relator, and includer. My connectedness helped me connect with, like it says, connect with my team and support the team on anything that we needed to complete our project. We knew that we wanted to present a great, a great capstone project. We wanted to complete it. So I connected with everyone to, to see this to fruition. Also, my responsibility, allowed me to complete the tasks and take on also the task of other team members that for, other circumstances were not able to be with us. So You know, if I say that I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. So I take that very, you know, like I'm a very responsible in that aspect that, you know, I say what I'm going to do and I do it. Also, the includer in me, you know, wanted to make sure that I want everyone to feel included and to feel part of the team. And even though we have some team members that, for any unforeseen circumstances, cannot be with us, you know, I wanted to make sure that they were acknowledged and that they were included in our presentation because they were part of it, part of our team, and they also had great contributions to our project. And that note, I will be, I'm talking about Monica. Monica is no longer with us, but part of her, part of my strategy was to talk about departure when an employee departs. And this is one of the things that as an institution, I believe that we have to acknowledge the contribution of employees that are no longer with us. But part of their departure is that we acknowledge all the contributions that they provided for our team, and how much, you know, they made a difference. In this case, Monica provided her positivity, her connectedness. She was a maximizer, even though she knew she wasn't going to be here. She still, you know, wanted to provide her portion of the project. So I think that speaks highly of her, and so we want to acknowledge that. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, that is how our team capitalized on our individual strengths for the Supervisor 2.0 capstone project. And organizations and directors and managers can do that also with strength-based cultures. You can experience higher employee engagement, retention, productivity, and performance like we did with this project. Thank you.